Coming from that pretty mouth, the truth is fitting. 'Cause you ain't never talking loud and you know plenty. You know what I'm talking about, 'cause you just get me. Yeah, you so pretty.
Hi loves, welcome to my very first YouTube video. This look is going to be my version of soft glam, which is my personal favorite to do on myself and on my clients. I'll be leaving all the products as well as the brushes in the description, so if you're curious and I went too fast, go ahead and check it out there because I'll have everything linked for you. And last thing I want to say is I'm super grateful if you're here watching this, whether you're from TikTok, you're my family, my friends, my clients. I'm so grateful you're here and I'm so excited to share my love and knowledge of makeup with you. Now, I know a lot of you know me from TikTok, but I want to introduce myself to those who don't know me. My name is Deidre and I'm a makeup artist and licensed esthetician. And today I want to take you through my perfect soft glam makeup routine. First, you always want to start off with a clean base. I'm using a micellar water just to remove the impurities, and then you want to replenish with your toner, moisturizer, serums, all the good stuff. Today I used the Ilia Skin Milk, the Lancome serum, and the Lancome sunscreen. And if you didn't know, well, now you know, you gotta wear sunscreen under your makeup because makeup does not protect us from sun damage. And you can thank me later. And just wait for how glowy the sunscreen makes my skin look. It's beautiful. I love this sunscreen. And this e.l.f. lip balm, major dupe vibes. Best dupe e.l.f. have made, and they've made a lot. Anyway, let's get into the brows. We're using the Refi Brow Sculpt. This is one of my favorite brow products. And it's mainly because of this applicator it has on the side. It's the easiest way to create that lamination look without like ripping all of your eyebrow hairs out. Because you can just lay them really gently and flat because the brush is very flimsy, as you can see. The before and after, beautiful. Gives lamination, lifts the eye, everything I've ever wanted out of an eyebrow, honestly. And here I'm doing the other side so you can see it again. Just push them down. I like to straighten the top of the brow just to make it more uniform. And then I take this Morphe X Aerial Collab brush and I'm going to cut my brows so they're a little bit more sharp and more uniform because I don't like to get my brows done. I'm lazy, okay? And I'm basically taking the concealer down my eyelid just to conceal the veins and discoloration I have on my eyelid to prep for my eyeshadow. Now moving on to primer, we're using the Refi primer. I love this. It has a serum-y consistency and just meshes really well with my foundations. I also personally love the little roller it has on it. Give myself a little massage. And of course, if you're glowing on your face, you need to be glowing on your body too. So get you some body oil, body glow, whatever you want to call it. This is the Sol de Janeiro body oil. Anastasia Beverly Hills was so nice to send me this PR package of their new beauty balm. I am the shade 8. And I love this stuff. This is a serum boosted skin tint, which I'm all about as a makeup artist and esthetician. I love these skincare makeup hybrid. And the shade match, I mean, speaks for itself, but like, wow. Okay. And now to warm up our face, I'm using the Rare Beauty bronzing stick in the shade Happy Soul. This is one of my holy grail products. I love the way this blends on the skin. I never get a muddy appearance from it or it lifting the product I've put previously underneath it. And recently I've been loving the Dibs dual ended brush to blend it out. It's so seamless and takes like 2 seconds. If you're a beginner, I do recommend putting the bronzer on the back of your hand and then going in with the brush and placing it. Less is more when you're first starting, but now that I'm comfortable with how this product lays on my skin, I am okay with doing it straight on the skin and just buffing it out from there. And at the end, take the brush everywhere to kind of seamlessly blend so there's no harsh lines. And now taking the Patrick Ta nose contour brush, I'm using the more angled, dense side of the brush right now just to lightly, with a very, very light hand, guys, I'm just dispersing the product evenly. So I'm creating an even shadow, and then you'll watch, I'll flip the brush around, and I'm going to use the fluffy side to buff the edges so that I'm still keeping the pigmentation where I need it to create these shadows, but there's no harsh lines, so my makeup looks completely seamless. Taking a little bit more on my eyelid to give me a little eyeshadow without having to do a lot. And I love this technique. Now we're going to add some blush using the NARS liquid blush in the shade Orgasm. They still sell this blush, it's just in a different container if you're curious. It's not discontinued, it's just in a different packaging. But yeah, I basically just tap this with my fingers, and then I use a fluffy brush to blend everything out. The trick about that is to use a very, very light hand so you're not moving any of the product underneath. And now we're concealing with the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I'm using the shade 2.75 and putting that under my eyes, forehead, and nose and chin. Oh, and also I felt like I took my bronzer a little too far down, or my blush, one of the two. So I put a little bit right on my cheek there. You can see me blending it out. Now, this is the TikTok brush, and guys, this is worth the hype. If anything off TikTok shop is worth the hype, it's this brush. It'll give you the most flawless, full coverage, beautiful concealer. I'm telling you, I paid for the Rare Beauty concealer brush, which I feel like was hyped up, and I like this one better than that one. And I think this one's a lot cheaper. So if you can get your hands on this, I definitely recommend it. I used to use a beauty blender, but this brush just gives so much coverage. I don't even need to use a lot of concealer. So why not waste the product, you know? Or why waste? Why waste the product? Is what I'm trying to say. And this is the point where I was like, okay, I'm feeling makeup. Like, this is when your makeup will make or break you. Because if you're not feeling it, you're like, what did I do wrong? And then every step you take after this, you're like, what did I do wrong? But I was really happy with how it came out, and I just use a beauty blender to pick up any of the excess product because I hate a cake face and I just can't do it. My skin needs to breathe a little bit through my makeup. Now using the One Size pressed powder, this is in the shade Neutral 3. And I'm just tapping that on the high points, kind of where I put my concealer mostly, and then using the Kosas with the other side of the dipped brush and just tapping that everywhere else just to set everything in place. Now using everyone's favorite bronzer, the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. This is the shade Endless Summer, and this bronzer really lives by its name because it blends like butter. I mean, you can use so much of it and it won't bunch up or anything. It's so smooth. And then I just went ahead and baked with the One Size translucent powder, and now I'm using the P. Louise Wedding Day palette on my eyes. These shimmers are like, if you like ColourPop, you will love P. Louise eyeshadows. Go get you some for sure. And I just put a little bit of a brown underneath my eyes to match the bronzer I put on the lid. Now wiping off all that baking powder, I just put that there really to help with any fallout from the pigmented eyeshadow. I don't like sparkles on my face. So doing this just kind of adds that insurance that I can wipe it off and it won't just stick to my base that I've expressed. Now using the same liquid blush, the NARS Orgasm, I'm adding a little bit more there. This brings back like that skin-like glow, and I love this. Learned this from Patrick Ta. And now using the setting spray by Rare Beauty. Love this setting spray. It's a Charlotte Tilbury dupe, in case you're wondering. Rare Beauty eyeliner, the blackest eyeliner ever. I don't think it's waterproof, but it's dark and it's good. You'll see. I mean, it makes my brown eyes look like honey, and they're dark brown. So that's how you know it's a dark liner. And then I just set everything again to waterproof it with the One Size Until Dawn spray. And now using the Kylie lip liner in the shade Kylie. This is like the perfect brownie nude lip liner for my skin tone. I absolutely love this color, but unfortunately you can only buy it in the kit, which I think is so dumb because I don't even like the liquid lipsticks. Like, let's be so for real, Kylie. I'm sorry. I love you, but no. Charlotte Tilbury lip gloss in Blondie. Love this lip gloss. Has like a champagne-y glitter to it. And of course, if you know me, I always use the Dior pink highlighter. So I'm so excited for these new Rare Beauty blushes. Ooh, I should do a little haul, huh? I'll do a haul for y'all. And now using the Freck to add some freckles. This is my favorite part of my makeup routine right now. I don't know why, but there's just something about it that just like makes me happy in my soul. I don't know. But that is the finished look, guys. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. Soft glam with liner is what we call this, with water liner. It just adds a little bit more of that sultry vibe to it. Let me know what you think about this soft glam routine. And if you have any other questions, please leave them in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and like this video. I'll be posting new videos every Wednesday, so stay tuned. I'm really excited for this new content. Love you guys.